Dreaming. Oh my gosh. Whew. Somebody pinch me. Wait, not you, silly rabbit. All right, so you know those days and nights that jar you and how hard it is to shake it, whether it's something that you're making up in your mind or you had a dream and you wake up in that weird mood. And, well, what are we going to do today? Hey, we're not going to let it shake us all day, and we're going to center ourselves and be present. So I'd love to do some yoga with you. And that for relaxation. So we're just going to be present and just how do you get present when you're constantly thinking about other things? So I know the struggle's real, but we're going to make it real good, real fun, and let it go. So that's what we got to do. We got to let it go. And so first I want you to just reach on up and then to your heart, and right here, have you set an intention for yourself. And this is a good thing to do, you know, the rest of the day, you know, like, hey, I want to kind of get these little goals done, but right now, just for your practice right now, what do you want out of your practice? Tailor it for you. All right, and now I want you to think of 3 things you're grateful for today. Today, what are you grateful for today? All right, now just start listening to your breath. And what do you observe here? Are you going slow or deep, hopefully deeper? All right, now just, what do you hear in your surroundings? What are you aware of that's around you? Is there anything that you can smell right now? Yep, smelling good. All right, so just loving your surroundings. Now, what do you see? Are there like, pick 3 things. What do you see? And so you're just being present, right? Now, what do you feel? What do you feel? Maybe if you feel, what do your feet feel like? What do your hands feel like? What does your neck feel like? Can you relax your shoulders? And and know that the weight of the world isn't on your shoulders. Just giving yourself this time to be present. So another great one to help you release any anxiety that your thoughts or dreams may give you, because that's not serving you. We have to release that. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing that will really help balance your brain, right? So it'll relax you and give you more energy at the same time. Yay! So that's that left and right brain. So I'm just going to have you take your right hand and drop your peace fingers towards your palm. Turn your palm towards your face. And your ring finger is going to close off the left nostril and inhale through the right. And then close off with your thumb and hold your breath. Exhale up. Inhale left. Close, hold your breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. And release that. So here you just really connected to being present and letting your troubles or whatever, fears or doubts melt away. And when we went into that gratitude, I'm going to have you come up on your hands and knees. When you went into that gratitude is going to take away your anger and your fear. So inhale, cow, head and tail up. Exhale, head and tail under, cat. Inhale, cow. Head and tail up. And I'm squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other. And so just melting away any energy that no longer serves you. With your exhale, push it away. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then go ahead and push back to child. And I have my knees a little bit wide. I'm just going to kind of wiggle it out in here. And when you do have energy that's bothering you, to get rid of it, tell it to go away. Go away. Whether it's a person or just energy that's not serving you, just go away, and say it, believe it, and breathe through it. Stay calm. Deeper breath. See if you can do a 7 count inhalation, 7 count exhalation. And then inhale, come on up on your hands and knees. I'm going to have you take your right arm up and then take your right arm over to the left. Deeper breath, feel it in your belly. Expand your chest. And then exhale, push your belly button towards your spine. And release, left arm up. And exhale, take it over to the right. And just with your breath, you're calming yourself down. Your muscles are relaxed. And you're letting go of your worry and fear. And once that, if it's really taken a hold of you, you have to go back to your gratitude. Go back to your breath. Surround you with what you love. So if you have to take yourself out of an equation, move it so you don't lose it. Stay calm. All right, and release. So, pushing back, I'm going to have you take your hands next to your knees and then just roll to the top of your crown and push your hands into the ground where you just feel anything that's in your neck that you need to release. It's just going to fall out of the top of your crown, and the earth is going to protect you. You're safe. And release. Just pushing back to child. I'm going to have you bring your arms out in front of you. And then just kind of hinge your hips over your knees. Rest your head on the floor. See if you can lift your elbows. And then lower your elbows. And then lift your elbows. And release. Come on up into cow, head and tail up. And then exhale, push back to down dog. Turn your head side to side. Maybe rock your hips side to side. So plant your fingers, plant your palms. Hands are flat like pancakes. Spread your fingers. Think of the middle fingers being parallel to each other. Your feet are parallel to each other. And if you want, you can take your feet wide to the side edges of your mat. And just bend your right knee. Let's breathe here. Just breathe that you are worthy of a happy, healthy, abundant life. So to release what doesn't serve you, you have to know that you are worthy, you are valuable, and you're a dream come true. Switch knees. Deep breath. And release. I'm going to have you walk your hands back towards your feet, and then maybe bring your feet in to where they're next to each other. And you can bend your knees and hang out in a forward fold here. Maybe grab your elbows. Maybe turn your head side to side or nod your head. Release your arms. And take your right leg in front of the left. So just kind of push your hips behind your ankles and then bring your hips over your ankles. Stick with your breath. Let's switch ankles. So take your hips behind your ankles. And then just bring your hips over your ankles. And release. Feet together. Alternate bending your knees. And then bring your knees, bend your knees together and inhale, roll on up. And reach on up. Chin up. And slightly reach back. And then lift your crown, just reaching up here from the crown. See if you can take your shoulder blades down. And release. Go ahead and straddle open. And interlace your fingers behind you. And forward fold. Now as soon as I get here, I just start turning my head side to side, nodding my head, and releasing any tension that I'm feeling better with each breath, calmer with each breath. And just maybe just like a lullaby where you can just say body, 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 thank you for the healing. Mind, 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 thank you for the healing. And then lift your chin and bring yourself up. And release. So taking your feet maybe just a little bit wider, we'll just take an arch to the right. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. There's 1. So just letting go and allowing yourself to receive peace, gratitude, joy, And let's take it to the other side. So let's take another breath and feel this breath in your heart. And let it go. Turning the right foot out, I have the heels lined up, and we'll just take a triangle. The triangle is nice and energizing but calming at the same time. Letting go of anything that's holding you back. Because you are centered, you are calm. And you do what's right for you today. You listen. Listen to your breath. Breathing through your nose. Are you ready to come back up into a star? Take your time. Inhaling up. Turning the right foot in and left foot out. Let's take triangle. Go ahead and exhale through this. Just every breath you take, calmness washes over you, through you, around you, and you send that peace out to each other. So if you keep saying the same thing over and over again, you start to believe it, right? So I am centered, I am calm. And that kind of becomes your truth. So if you keep repeating things that don't serve you, and the lies that creates blockages, those blockages turn into disease or injury to you. And so we don't want that. Clear it out. Go away. All right, inhale, come on up. Yay. So turning the left foot in, we'll take another forward fold here. So trying to turn both my feet in. I'm just gonna slide my hands down my legs. Whee! And just maybe pull with my arms, my hands towards the legs, or take my hands to the floor, bend my elbows. See if I can get my spine a little bit longer. Turn the head side to side, nod the head. And just clearing with your breath. I am present. All right, and then just come on up your way. Whee! Reach up and release. Let's pivot the feet back together. And we'll take crow squat. So here I'm just taking my feet a little bit wider. So I brought them in, I take them out, I do this, I do that. So I'm turning the toes out because I'm opening the hips, but the knees and the toes are pointing the same direction. And I'm just taking my time, owning my peace. Hands in front of your heart, maybe, or take them to the floor. You can even reach up. So we're going to hold this one for a little while, but don't hold your breath. Breathe through your nose. And then I want you to just dream with your heart. And if there's anytime there's a pose you can't do or don't want to do, you can do what I'm doing or do what Desi's doing. Desi's really doing what works for her. She's working on her self-care. And if you can't lick your butt, that's all right. You got to do what you can do, right? So just be you, enjoy who you are, and do what feels right for you today. Not what felt right yesterday, because what felt right yesterday doesn't feel right today, maybe, right? You might be able to take it a little deeper, you might have to back off a little bit. So just listen. Stop distracting yourself. All right, let's come on out of that. That was awesome. And then coming back up onto your knees. Desi, good job. I think you got that pretty good there, but I'm not judging. All right, so just taking your knees kind of wide, you can take your hands to your sacrum. And I'm taking my pinkies side by side and pushing my elbows back and chin up. And I'm gonna dream with my heart that I am kind and generous. I'm grateful. And I can take my hands to the heels if I want to take it a little deeper. I'm pushing my hips forward. Making great choices. I'm choosing right now just to be here now. And let it go. All right, come on down to your belly. On your forearms. And so bringing my shoulders forward, I'm just pulling with the forearms forward, and I love how this feels in my belly. I'm aware, I'm listening, I'm breathing. Now push your shoulders back, pull with your elbows, and see if you can lengthen your neck, not to where you're lifting your chin, but you're lifting from your crown, so you create space. Create space with your breath. Making room for the new you right now, this next breath. You're new and improved. All right, well, go ahead and release. And I'm going to have you just roll onto your left side and lift both legs. Let's take 3 breaths here. Self-care is your health care. And release. Now push up on your forearm and push out of the shoulder. Feel your breath and how relaxing that is, how energizing that is. So being present. So if we're always living in the past, go ahead and grab your right foot, kick it in the air. If you're living in the past, right, it's not serving you, right? You're living in the future, it's not serving you. You have to be present. So if you're always thinking about what's going to happen in your future, you just set an intention. And then be present. Of what are you thinking? What can you let go of? What can you bring in? You have everything you need, and everything is going to be all right. When I start worrying, I start singing, and that helps me relax, stop thinking the same thing over and over again. So Three Little Birds by Bob Marley is a great one to just tell you, everything's going to be all right. Don't worry, let it go. All right, and release. So find a song that inspires you. All right, just bringing your knees out in front of you, turn towards your mat, and just know that you really are a dream come true. So let's make our dreams come true together of just health, happiness, and abundance. So just turning towards the floor, and then maybe twisting a little deeper if you want to take it deeper. Right arm under. And release. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. So come on down to the ground on your right side. Lift both legs. Letting go of the messy stuff, because you're bringing in order, gratitude. You're tidying up with your breath. All right, release. Come up onto your forearm and just kind of push out of that shoulder. So your breath, your pose is melting away any tension. You are worthy. You are needed. So go ahead and bring your left leg up. And I repeat things over and over again, right? But we want to repeat the right things. And one of them is you are needed, you are valuable, you are worthy. And because sometimes we forget that, right? All right, and release. So bringing your knees straight out from your hips. Turn towards the floor. And then stay here, take a breath, or go deeper, left arm, take it away from your knees. And feel the freedom in your breath. Feel the freedom in your mind. Feel the freedom in your body. And release. Push yourself on up. And sitting nice and tall. Go ahead and take your legs out in front of you and reach up. See if you can get a little taller in the spine. And then exhale, reach forward. And get woke. Wake yourself up with your breath. Wake up with your positive affirmations. Wake up with who you truly are. And you're not your past. You're not your future. You are who you are right now. And own it and love it and squeeze it and please it and laugh through it. And come on up. And bring your feet back. And here, just gonna have you kind of take your feet out a little bit and fall forward. I'm doing what feels right, so I'm just kind of doing a little bit of movement, stretching it out, but breathing through it. I hope you're doing that with me. Anything you do, if you're just taking the time to breathe or change your way of thinking, you're changing for the better. But if you can just have the courage to do some yoga, even if it's for one pose a day, 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, just do what you can do today. All right, and on your back. And just pulling your feet back and push your hips up in a bridge. Maybe interlace your fingers underneath you or just push your arms and hands into the floor. Maybe see if you can get your palms a little closer to each other. Relax your jaw, just feel your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And lower down. And legs up in the air. Circle your feet around. Just feeling more aware and okay with the way everything's going right now. Everything's working out for you. Flex and point your feet. Straddle open. And then legs together, happy baby. And we just take one step at a time, one breath at a time to get through it. We don't skip from 1 to 4. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 1, 4. Can't force it. Be patient. All right, and release. So maybe you want to hug it out, just bring your knees into your chest. And I'm going to have you just take a pose that works for you. I'd like to do plow for me, but do what works for you. And I'm going to plow. I just have my arms by my sides and I just start taking my legs over. Now you can take a prop underneath your hips or just take your feet over. And be patient, be loving. And when you're ready, just come on out of that. Or whatever you're doing, just come on out. And I'm going to have you come down into corpse pose. And if you have a pillow and you want to take the pillow underneath your knees or underneath your lower back, and your palms face up. And everything is working out for you. You're just being present. You have everything you need. You have the love you need. And you make the right choices to be happy, to be healthy. Right now. You relax your feet. And your ankles. And your legs. Relaxing your hips and your belly. To your heart. Dream from your heart. Relaxing your hands and your arms, loving them, accepting them. Relaxing your shoulders and your neck. Relaxing your head, your jaw, your eyes. And today is full of wonderful, happy surprises. Miracles, blessings, that you're lucky and you're at the right place. And the time is right for you to just shine as bright as you can. And in the darkness, you're the light. Just feeling the neck and your neck. Feel the energy in your neck. Feel your spirit. And your spirit thanks you. belly. To shine from your belly. And feel the energy in your spine, in your bones. Your muscles, and your blood, and your skin, and your hair. You are needed, you are valuable, you're a dream come true. Go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. And come on up your way. And reach on up. Oops, to your heart. Let your gratitude override anything that no longer serves you, and that'll help you be present and accept who you truly are. And more great things will keep happening to you, and you deserve peace. And so I hope you're calm now, and you love yourself more than you did when you started, and know that I carry you in my heart, so thank you. And I'll go to sleep thinking of you, and I'll wake up thinking of you, and we're gonna have a great day. So, namaste. All right, mwah, 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 mwah. All right, thanks everybody. And thanks to my friend, the silly rabbit. Cody, come on over here. You don't have to put your mask on, come here. And thank you, Chell. I want to thank my Live 785 guys for all their help of getting me to get my YouTube channel, and yeah, so making my dreams come true.
And you're making ours come true. Thank you, Tanya.
I love you.
Love you as well. And we love you.
Love you.
Mwah.
Feels good.